How many of you believe that hard time teaches us the best lesson in our life? If you face hard time and if you want to learn, listen from this situation, then that will be the best situation, best learning in your life. If you give up, then you will lose the opportunity, huge opportunity from your life. Today, I am going to share a story that will teach you in your hard time when you give up, how it can impact on your life, how if you utilize it, you can make yourself different, and if you get the knowledge, the learning from that situation, how can you change your life? So let's start with the story. The story start with a giant jungle where lived an old hawk. A hawk, old hawk is live in the jungle with peace and serenity. He has grandson. One day, all on a sudden, when he was trying to fly, he fall from the tree, and it feels so much painful to him. He wanted to give up. He don't want to fly again. The old hawk called the grandson and say, "Son, do you know if you give up, what will happen?" The little one shake his head. "No, I will share you a story," the old hawk said. And the little hawk was looking at him. In this jungle, there was a fragile little hawk, little eagle called Sora. Sora, the eagle who cannot fly. People or the community of eagle and the other animal in the village, in the jungle, always called him a eagle that cannot fly, an eagle that should be the king of the sky, should conquer all the air, all the sky above the tree, but he cannot fly. He has grown young. He cannot fly, and the rabbit there scold him. Sometime this sometime they talk back and say he cannot fly and his time gone. He will never fly again. It hurt Sora. Sora always wanted to fly, but he believed that his time passes, he cannot fly. So he always walked slowly in the jungle, humiliated, downgraded, and always disappointed. He found that his cousin eagle are flying more little less than him. He feel ashamed, but he know he cannot fly. A friend of him one day a new eagle come here, a new eagle family start living in the same jungle. There was another eagle there named Sri. Sora and Sri become good friend. Sri always encourage Sora to fly. You can try flying, but always Sora says, I cannot fly. My time passes. I'm old enough to start flying again. My body ache, my wings ache. When I try to fly, I feel very painful it is. Sri disappointed, but he continued his motivation. He continued his effort to make him fly. One day, a fox was going by and he was talking with his mate that, do you know, this eagle cannot fly and he is not actually, we should say him an eagle. He is not belongs to the community. He should conquer the sky, but he is just as like a chicken. The word was eating up him, and the eagle was in deep shock. Am I a chicken? And should I fly? But I cannot know how to fly. My body don't support it. I do not have that opportunity. That that day, she found nowhere Sora is. So try to figure out where the Sora is. Sora is. So Sri went to the Sora's house, found that he is crying at the corner of his room. Sri said, "Hey, what's up? Why the long face?" Sora said, "I'm heartbroken. Am I look like a chicken?" "No, you are the beautiful eagle. Why you will be look like chicken?" Today, the fox has said, I am just like a chicken. I cannot fly and they cannot also. Can you teach me how to fly? That time she elated and said that why I am saying for the long time you should try to fly. She said you have to do it as a challenge. I know your your wings is fragile or feel pain, But if your willpower is high, then this pain is nothing. Sora said, but I cannot fly, I could never make it. Sri said, okay, you not make it, but you can play with me like you are trying to fly. How it could be? Sora said, let's go outside. We will play. Just stand on the bush of the little high and jump. It was so easy for him. So Sora stand on the bush and jump. Sri said, look how easy it is. Sora said, but the jumping from a bush and flying is different. Sri said, I know, but you have to start with small. If you start small, then it will feel easier and little after little you will adapt with it. So today your practice is just stand on the bush and jump. Stand on the bush and jump. That day, Sora practiced several times jumping from the bush. And some other animal there start laughing at him. Look at the eagle. He is just trying to jump. He wished to fly. No, he don't have that ability to fly. She said, don't look at them. Don't feel them and don't listen them. You are just trying to jump and it is not a crime. It is not bad thing. And we are playing, not trying to much hurt. So if we cannot fly, but at least we can say that we pass a good time. So see, Sora continue. Next day, Sri said, Sora, you have to take another challenge. Go to the short tree and stand on his wings, on his stem and short branches, then jump. But it is high. It is almost 5 feet high. Sri said, yes, it is 5 feet, just 5 feet. But I cannot jump from there. Try to jump there. Try to jump. I believe your leg is strong enough to hold your weight. Sora believed it and go to the branch. Should I jump? Sora said. Sri give him confidence that yes, you can. So first time when he jumped, his body was imbalanced. He fall from the tree just and hit on his mouth. Look, I said I cannot make it. She said, no, you made it. But you have to be vigilant enough. First time, your body is not balanced. So try to balance your body. Just one, just little. Next, try. He, he just make to land a bit. good position. That time no heat on the mouth. So this, look, you made it, Sri said. And Sora start again and again and again. His leg stopped paining a little bit. So I say, my leg is paining. Sri give him confidence. If you achieve something, a little pain can easily acceptable. She will not die from this pain. You will try and you will win one day. So that day his leg is a bit painful, and that night he could not make his sleep properly. In the morning, when Sri come here to go to the practice session, Sora said, no, not today. My leg is still feeling pain. Sri said, if you break your continuation, the consequences is bad. The, the person gets success not because of his strength, not because of his energy, because of his continuation. If you break the chain, your body will not accept it. So you have to give a feeling that it is the normal process for your body. So your brain and your body will grow stronger. So you have to continue to practice in any situation, any day. So this time again he go for practice. Today you have to add another things. Don't need to fly. Just when you jump, you have to spread your wings a little, just little. But my leg is full of pain. I say not to fly. Just spread your wing as you can. So that day, Sora start for the first time spread his wing when he was jumping. He was imbalance of his because of his pain. That time he landed badly. Look, I said I cannot make it. But what is your loss? I am feeling pain. Don't you look that? Sri said, yes, I looked it. But I found an eagle that cannot fly, but he has started spreading his wing. Sora said, yes, I am able to spread my wings, but I cannot make fly. But at least you have opened your wings. That time, Sora feel a joy that yes, I at least tried to spread my wing from the same height 5 feet. So next few jump, he tried to spread his wings and he made it, but his body started paining again. Next morning, again he was feeling so tired, but Sora make him to go to the practice. He's tried for several days, same practice, and he has been easy opening the wings. And the Sora says, now you can spread your wing easily and your leg is strong. Sora looked and observed carefully that the pain of his leg is reduced and he can just spread his wing. Next day, it was so heavy rain, so he cannot come to the practice point. Sora get motivation and say the the talk of the Sri was in his mind. If you break the chain, you will lose what you learn. So he started practicing in the heavy rain. It was difficult, but he tried continue his practice. After that day, when Sri listened that he practiced in this rainy season, in this rainy day, he applauds him. Next day, he said, "You have to go up and top of the tree, but I will fall." No, you know how to spread the wing. Just you have to you hold the position. He showed how to hold the position and just try to land from the top branch. He jump and fall again, but he keep continuing. He found that he can making some air balance. He, for several days he tried that. When he get things done that he can make the balance a bit, said next session is to you have to just move your uh, move your arm or wings a bit. That day will be the last day if you can just move your wings. But I cannot make the fly. But you can hold your wings and you can soar a bit. So that day he tried to move his wings a bit little and start not flying but jumping and trying to make his balance. He found that he is balancing his body very good. Sora Sri said, "Tomorrow will be the last day for your learning. My family is moving to another place and I am not coming here. So I am going to give you the last lesson tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we will go to the cliff of the hill. Cliff of the hill? Where, what will do there? Just in the morning before sunrise come there. Sora and Siri before sunrises stand there in the cliff. As she said, Today you will fly." "But I cannot fly," Sora said. "From this cliff you will jump. You will spread your wing. I know you cannot fly, but today I'm going to teach you how to fail. Do not listen to anyone. You will fail, but the fail from this fail you will learn. Listen. If you fail with dignity, that is your achievement. So you will try flying, but maybe you fail. Do not look back. No one will come to save you. You have to save yourself, your dignity, your spirit. So Sora jumped from the cliff and tried to balance, but he was making very nervous. It was making very nervous, but he tried to balance his body. He was jumping for a few minutes, no action. He was not insane what to do. After few minutes of jump, when he get his all the sense, he spread his wing and start balancing his body. He was tilted one side again another side, but he found that the world is different from the above. Its long horizon he has conquered it. He is making fly fragile and wrongly. Sometimes he is imbalancing him, but he is on the top of the tree and looking all the world from above. It was a different feeling for him, and it was not properly fly, but he at least went to the sky where he should be. He made the bad landing, but this time no one laughed at him. Everyone cheered him. Wow, Sora has made his first fly. Before she come there, everyone said, "You made it. You did. Wow, you did, and you show that that is impossible, and you make it possible." So, making impossible possible is very important in your life. It will be the best lesson for everyone as an example. So from that day, without seeing, he jumped from the cliff and start flying. Not perfect fly, not perfect landing, but he can fly. Still his body ache, but he fly. The news spread around all the jungle, and everyone shared the story about Sora to everyone. One day, when Sora was going into the jungle, he found a hawk is trying hard to fly, but he has helped him to fly and say, "No, once I was the same as you. I could not fly, but I had make it, and you will definitely make it." So the eagle cannot fly has become the teacher, instructor how to fly. When the hawk was sharing the story to his grandson, he also get courage to fly. So dear viewer, thank you for watching this video. From this story, we get three things. First, your environment may not support you, but you have to stand there. Second, when you are feeling the other person thought, talk, and their feedback, you will not be able to make what you want to be. Third, if you try, many people may laugh at you at the beginning, but when you can make the things done, everybody applauds it. So dear viewer, thank you for watching this video. Tomorrow I will come with another video. Just practice English speaking. So till then, be happy, stay happy, and keep others happy. Thank you for today.